When you fast and when you pray for your business as much as I had, you will see things differently. You will see and hear God more clearly, and you will know what your business needs to do because He is the ultimate strategist, because He is the King of all kings, and He will show you exactly what you need to be doing in your life and in your business. Do you want God's plan for your life? Do you want to discover your calling? Do you want to build a business that's aligned with God's will? Hey girl, hey! I'm Jeanette, business and faith coach. After a decade in the military, the Air Force said, see you later, and I had to find my true calling. Want to know how God directed my life from a cybersecurity engineer to a faith and business mentor? In this podcast, I'll teach you how to start a business, how to know your business is God's calling, monetization techniques, how to trust the Holy Spirit, and how to set boundaries to listen to His word alone. Ready to become unapologetically unstoppable? Hey girl, hey! Welcome to today's episode. We are talking all things fasting and praying over our businesses. Okay, so if you've never fasted and prayed for your business, is your business even a Christian business? I feel like sometimes we take these things that are Christian or things that we see in the Bible to break strongholds, and we don't do the things in our business the same way. We've been taught so long of the separation of church and state. We do business this way, we do church this way, and they don't live together. They cannot mesh together. False. You are one person with multifaceted things, and your business is part of your life. It lives inside of you. This is where we need to be doing the same things that we do to break strongholds in our life, to break strongholds in our business. This year, I started out by fasting and praying over my business to get my word of the year, to get whatever that is, to get just to reignite my business and rededicate it to the Lord. This is a Christian business that does Christian things, that also does automations, business, strategy, blah, 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 blah. But number one is a ministry to Jesus. I dedicate my life to Jesus and everything that I do to God. So that includes my business, period. That's just how I run my life. So on the way to moving, we just moved across the country. We moved from Missouri to California, and it took us like 6 days in the car to do that. Also, my church from Vegas, the church I went to in Vegas, they were doing a fast. And I was like, I'm going to do this fast too during this time. I could not fast food. Fast food, that's funny. Not really funny. But anyways, I could not fast food because I needed to have the energy to be there for the kids, to be there for my husband while we were traveling, and then also take turns driving, be sound of mind, all the things, right? So I was like, okay, what do I do that takes my mind and heart off of Jesus? What is that thing? So I was like, every time my phone tells me how much time I've used on my phone this week, what apps I've been using, it's always a phone game. I know, you wouldn't think that I play these stupid phone games, but I play them a lot. And I am really good at them, which is not, I should not be admitting this to you, but like I get an obsession over certain things in my life, and it's a phone game. It doesn't matter which one. They just doesn't matter because I just obsess over them. And then I play them, and then I want to win, and I want to be number one on these phone games. So I spend a lot of time doing them, even though I should be doing other things. Anyways, enough about me and my phone game obsession. I decided those things take up more time in my life than the Bible app or in my reading plan that I'm in on my Bible or anything else that has to do with Jesus. It just does. I was like, okay, I'm going to dedicate and commit this time of traveling across the country instead of playing phone games and doing things that aren't going to do anything better for my life. I'm going to dedicate that time to Jesus. So I did not play phone games. I didn't play anything on my phone during the time we were traveling. Every time I had the urge, I read the Bible. Every time I had the urge, I listened to a sermon. every time I had the urge, I listened to a commentary about theology. I was just like, okay, I'm all in Jesus. And I prayed more than I've ever prayed, prayed more than I have in a very long time. And I got very close to Jesus. And I realized a lot of things, but I suggest when you fast and when you pray for your business as much as I had, you will see things differently. You will see and hear God more clearly, and you will know what your business needs to do because He is the ultimate strategist, because He is the King of all kings, and He will show you exactly what you need to be doing in your life and in your business. Okay, so this is the step-by-step of what I did. Number 1, I decided I was going to commit to a fast. The church said 8 days. I did 8 days with them. We did an 8-day fast. Number 1, make the commitment. Number 2, decide what you're going to fast from. I decided to fast from anything that takes my mind off Jesus because I spend a lot of time numbing or doing other things that take me away from being in it, being present, which is the phone games. So I took all of those things away and decided to turn back to Jesus when I felt that urge. Figure out what you're going to do. Number 3, figure out what you're going to read. I suggest that you read what we read, which was reminders of God and His love. We read Hebrews, all of Hebrews. We read Romans, all of Romans. We read Colossians, all of Colossians. Then he gave us a couple of Psalms, which I'll leave in the show notes as well. That fast and reading those scriptures was so good and so pivotal to my clarity, my business clarity, and realizing what I need to do. And then also God showing me where I need to go take my next steps. Like, what is the next step in my business? What I need to be doing. And I am a strategist and a planner by heart. So God saying, don't plan so hard. Do what I'm telling you to do is scary. 1, 2, but also I know it's His plan. So do that, my friends. If you're going to have a biblically based business, fast and pray for it. You fast and pray for, I don't know, maybe you don't fast and pray, but maybe you do just pray for your kids or whatever. But this is not a last resort. This is a first response. This is a, God, I'm giving you the 1st in January. I'm giving you all of January to just tell me what you want me to do. Maybe you do a 30-day fast. Another church I follow is doing a 21-day fast. I'll tell you what, I'm not going back straight to phone games and things. I am leaning into Jesus more. It's like a rededication of my time and my efforts. So, like I said, make the commitment. Right?
Wow.
Because this is going to change your business, change your life.
I know that you know somebody that also
Let's
needs to
go.
hear that. So share this episode. Leave a review. And I would love if you could watch my free workshop at JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece. I'll see you guys over on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson. Bye.